Okay, if I ask you to predict the product of this reaction, what do you think we'll get? Well, we have aluminum, we have oxygen. Or there's only one way. You're gonna get aluminum and oxygen together, right? So it looks like a synthesis reaction. But you have to write a correct formula of aluminum oxide. Okay, and aluminum oxide is an ionic compound. So the formula is controlled by the oxidation number. Right. So what's the oxidation number of aluminum? Group 3 plus 3. What about oxygen? Group 6, -2, cross it over, so Al2 or 3. All right. And when you finish predicting the product, you make sure that your reaction is balanced. Let's say aluminum 1 here. There are 2 aluminums here, so add 2 in front of aluminum. 3 oxygen. We got 2 oxygen, so we're going to do 3.5, and then times 2 the whole thing. So there we go. We got that. Okay, so predicting the product is not that difficult. Like balancing the product, it's not difficult either. It's a little bit practice, and you guys can do it. But there's a little detail I want you to learn just right here. But we'll come back and learn about it some more later in the other chapters. Okay, so there's 2 words that I want you to know. We have oxidation and reduction reaction. So oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. You probably have heard this before, but we're gonna get to just a little detail. All right, I want you to look at the oxidation number of just this aluminum. What's the oxidation number of this aluminum? Well, this aluminum is a metal aluminum which exists in the Earth's surface on Earth, right? And aluminum, like metal aluminum. Do you think that metal aluminum has charge? No. Anything that you see, you can touch, you can see on Earth, they all have charge of 0. They have to be neutral, right? Not if they're not neutral, they're not stable. They don't really exist. Okay. So unless they're like negative charge to the opposite charge to stabilize it. Anyway, that's the detail. Anyway, so my point is, if you see an element, just an element like oxygen, like aluminum, their charges is 0. Okay. All right. So this is just a metal aluminum, so charge of 0. On the right side, aluminum in the compound is not 0 anymore. Elements in the compound has lost or gained electrons, so the oxidation number has changed. This aluminum in the compound is +3, right? Group 3 +3. So overall of this reaction, the oxidation number of aluminum has changed from 0 to 3, going up. Like increase in oxidation number. When you see a process with increase in oxidation number, we call this an oxidation process or oxidation reaction. Okay, so increase in oxidation number. Now reverse this process. So look at the oxidation number of this oxygen. So this is just an oxygen gas, right, in the air. Okay, same thing. The charge has got to be 0. Right? You never you breathe in and just you know, it's got like spark on your nose, like ouch. No, oxygen never do that. So anything that's in the air on the Earth's surface, anything that exists in nature as an element, they have the charge of 0. Okay. Now oxygen in the compound have lost or gained electron. In this case, has gained electron. So it's not going to be 0 anymore. So -2, right? Group 6 -2. So throughout the process, so from 0 to -2. The oxidation number of oxygen is lower, decreased oxidation number. This process is called reduction reaction. All right, so oxidation reaction, increase in oxidation number, and a reduction reaction, decrease in oxidation number. It's just the reverse process. Okay, so non-metal usually undergo reduction reaction, so all of them love to gain electron, if you remember that. So fluorine group 7 needs 1 more, so gains 1 electron. Oxygen gains 2, nitrogen group 5 needs 3 more, so gain 3. All these are reduction reactions. So the start with 0 oxidation number, go to -1, -2, -3. Okay, so oxidation number. So so since they go reduction reaction, you can say so fluorine is reduced, oxygen is reduced, nitrogen is reduced. You can say that too. Same thing, same word. On the other side of spectrum, so metal, right? So they have group 1, group 2, group 3. Usually want to lose that 1 electron, 2 electrons, and 3 electrons. So when it loses electron, well, the oxidation number increases. Of course, it loses electron, positive become dominant. Okay, so all of them 0 to plus 1, 0 to plus 2, 0 to plus 3. Okay, so this process is called oxidation reaction. So because it increased in the oxidation number, we can also say sodium is oxidized, magnesium is oxidized, aluminum is oxidized. Okay. All right, and it's just to remind you, so group 1 plus 1, group 2 plus 2, group 3 plus 3, group 4 can be either or. Group 5 negative 2, group 5 negative 3, oxygen. Group 6 negative 2, and group 7 negative 1. Right, group 8 doesn't do reaction. Okay, all right, now predict the product and balance the equation. So magnesium and chlorine, totally, you're gonna get just that. Right, can be any other options. Make sure you write the correct formula. This is ionic compound. Look at the oxidation number. Magnesium group 2 plus 2, chlorine group 7 minus 1. Cross it over. Here we go. 1 magnesium, 2 chlorine, so we're good. All right, next one, potassium and sulfur. Bind them together, so you get Ch6. That's it. Right. Check the chart. So positive. Potassium, group 1 plus 1. Sulfur, right below oxygen, so group 6, negative 2. Cross it over, K2S. Okay? All right, so to potassium, put 2 in front of potassium. Oh, I forgot 2 right here, looks like. Now, aluminum and iodide. So you're going to get aluminum iodide. Look at the chart. So aluminum, group 3 plus 3. Iodide, group 7 minus 1. Cross it over, Ali3. Right, so 1 aluminum, so 2 iodine, 3 iodine. You have to balance it out, so you have to do 3 here and 2 in front of the aluminum. Okay, so 3 in front of iodine and 2 in front of aluminum, and put 2 here, affect number of aluminum. Put 2 here, you have to put 2 in front of aluminum as well. Looks like I forgot to add the number on here. Okay, so we go we said 2 here, 3 and 2. Okay, don't forget the 2 in front of potassium here. All right, one more time. So zinc reacts with bromine gas. Which species it oxidized? Which species it reduced? First off, write the equation first. Right, the chemical reaction. So zinc, the solid zinc. Now bromine gas. What's the formula of bromine gas? Is it just a bromine like Br? No, right? Some of you remember, so these are diatomic elements, which mean they exist in pair, right? We have hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas, oxygen gas, fluorine gas, chlorine gas. What else? We have liquid bromine and the solid iodide. Okay, so here we go. So bromine 2. As the gas got the supply, you have a gas too. Now, what you're gonna get? You get zinc bromide, of course. Now look at the charge. What's the charge of zinc? Plus 2. If you still remember, the zinc and silver are the only 2 transition metals that have 1 oxidation number. Zinc plus 2, silver plus 1. Okay, so zinc plus 2, bromide group 7 minus 1. Cross it over. Zinc, so ZnBr2. So and looks like everything's balanced out. Okay, good. All right, who's oxidized? Look at the oxidation number. Zinc metal exists in nature. What's the oxidation number of zinc? 0. Okay. Now in the compound, this guy is plus 2. So 0 to plus 2. Increase or decrease in oxidation number? 0 to plus 2. Increase, we call oxidation reaction. So zinc is oxidized. Okay. Yeah, bromine oxidized zinc. Who else are now? Bromine. So reverse, that's reduction reaction. But let's check the oxidation number. So bromine gas just by itself, that's an element. So 0. Right? Oxidation number is 0. Bromine in the compound, negative 1. Right? So 0 to negative 1. So lower in oxidation number. So we call reduction reaction. So this bromine is reduced. Okay. All right. Now chapter 6, class activity number 1. You know the drill. Same thing here. So all right, so balance equation, answer here, and this one is easy. Decomposition, synthesis, double displacement, single displacement. Okay. I have it right here. So there's some more memes. My blood type is B negative. Stop being negative. No. I just want to say that if you walk outside your house, your school, well, there are a lot of negativity outside. So try to ignore those. It's a skill. Don't let the negativity outside bring you down. Okay, it's a skill to avoid and the negativity and take up only positivity. And there's a help that you can do that, right? So to avoid, there's a little help for you to avoid negativity. Here's how you do it. Surround yourself with weed and tackle, not negativity. Just a tackle, not weed. I'm just kidding. No, not weed, just a tackle. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go to the next video. So combustion reaction.